Hello everyone. Now in this video you are going to see what is a path array in AutoCAD. On the screen you can see that a path array creates copies of objects along the specified path. In the previous two tutorials you saw the rectangular array and polar array where you created an array of objects or copies of objects either in a rectangular manner or in a circular manner. Now we are going to create copies of objects in a desired path. See on the screen you can see that a drawing of electrical bulb, and now I am going to make multiple copies of it along the path. First I am going with a linear path, just a line. So from here to here, this is my path and this is the object. I am copying it, okay, and I am placing it here, okay. Yes, now I am going to create the copies of objects. First type the command array, enter. It asks you select objects, okay. I selected all the objects, enter. Once you enter, it asks you which path you require, which array, either a rectangular array, a path array or polar array. Right now I am going with the path array. Click on path array. It is asking select the path curve. So this is our path, just clicking it here. See, the moment when I click, immediately it creates copies of objects along the path, okay. Now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 copies of objects has been formed along the path. In the command line you can see the many options: associative, method, base point, tangent direction, items, rows, levels, align, items, z direction. So to increase the items, just click on the items. Here you can see the distance between the items along the path is 32.85. The thing is that from here to here the distance is 32.85. Now I am going just reducing it to 25. See, when I reduce, the number of items increased. See, when I reduce the things, it forms 9. Okay, let me go for 10. It won't, because I drawn the path only here. Once again I am clicking items. Okay, let me have 20, now 22. Okay, see, when I give 22, perfectly it is. Now I am increasing the items to 11. See, 2 more objects formed. So this is about the items. When I am clicking the rows, it creates multiple copies, another row. See, rows as of now 1. When I am pressing 2, see, it created one more row here, and it is also asking the distance between the rows. The distance between these two rows is now 60.39, but I am changing it to 45. See, it moves down because of 45 degrees. And incrementing elevation between rows, if you keep on increasing the rows, if you give the value 5 mm, 10 mm, row by row the size will increase. Not required here, enter. Okay, now we finished items, rows. And now regarding the tangent direction, I will discuss in the next coming path. Levels already we discussed in the polar array. Finally I will discuss about this one. Align I will discuss in the next path. So to exit from this one, press enter. Yes, now we formed. See, when I click here, the complete array will highlight because it is an array of objects along this path. Okay, now one more path I am going to create is the curved path. Just see, switch off the ortho. Okay, so this is the path. Once again I am copying the object, okay. Yes, okay. Now I am going to create this copies of objects along this path. Type AR array, enter, select all the objects. Okay, now I selected, enter, again the path array. Just select this path, see, everything follows this one. Now you can see that align items. When I switch off the align items, no, see, previously when I click on align items, everything aligned according to this path direction. If you want again, just click here align items. Yes, again it will change. If you don't want, you can use the interface also, just click it here. Yes, so this is all about the align items. And now you have one more option, is tangent direction. Either you can use in the command bar or other on the user interface. See, when I click the tangent direction, you see here, this is my tangent direction. It forms the objects in this direction. Suppose if you want in any other direction, specify first point, specify second point. See, everything will move according to this tangential direction. No, it's not good. Again I am going to the tangent direction, first point and then second point. See, this is how you can create multiple copies of objects along the desired path. So we covered the items, rows, tangent directions, align items. So Z direction not required. Now I will tell you levels. Yes, create the levels. The number of levels as of now is 1. I am making it as 3. Enter. In the 2D XY, you can't see the levels. You can't see the levels. Also, you can see that specify the distance between the levels is 1. I am just making it as a 3. Enter. To see the levels, you need to go for the 3-dimensional. Just take this one. You can see in this array I created 1, 2, 3. 3 levels of objects. So it will be helpful in 3D modeling. So to again I'm getting back to the original one. Home, top. So this is the about path array.